Ah! Wait a minute. This seems really familiar. Where have I heard this music before? How did I get into this mess? I wonder about that.
That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I feel like I saw this at the beginning of this game, too. Is it just me? What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
I think I get it now. Ah! I think I get it now. They were foreshadowing this event all along. I've had this dream before. Someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer. As I always have, to prove a killer innocent. Now it's a very conflicting time for him. Let's see how Phoenix handles it. But anyway, welcome back, everybody, to more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. This is your host, the MJ406. And, well, the final trial is upon us as we attempt to, prove Mr. On-Guard innocent again. Because, yeah, that is our job. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright.
You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty, right?
Yes, I'm right here, you fucking dickbag.
Ha ha ha! If you please, Mr. Lawyer, remember it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever! Maya. Phoenix. Ah, Mia! Thank goodness you're here. Maya, how's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But, you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please! There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. Although, it's that cursed on guard again. Alright. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it.
You're really mean, pal.
Ah! Come to. Oh, I'm really sorry. Where are you?
They let me join the investigation team. We're chasing after the killer, pal.
Then you have some sort of a lead?
Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not going to give up.
Gumshoe.
Until the trial's over, until the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can and find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal.
That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first.
You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer.
I have to make the trial last longer?
If you go, Mr. Edgeworth, with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out.
Oh, now I get it.
I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're going to give it all we've got, just like you.
Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? What? You now have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. Oh! It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. Come on, Mia. Don't give me that cheesy line right now. Yeah! This won't be enough. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. I gotta believe! My friends will be there for me! I have the power of friendship! Get in the courtroom, Phoenix. Okay. Sorry, you're the one who got me up with the idea of friendship.
Call us down, searching for the trial of Man on Guard.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Jeez.
Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, Is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Adrian Andrews. Right. She forged evidence that threw suspicion on Mr. Unguard, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
Then you're saying that she is guilty after all?
I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. Uh-oh. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card.
What is that? It looks like a shell.
This is the calling card of a certain assassin.
Assassin, you say? Oh, shit!
Yes, Juan Corrida was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is man on guard. Man, laying it thick already, huh?
What a surprising turn of events!
Son of a bitch! I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on in this time, so I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least, until Maya's safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. This could be bad.
Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. That's right. Apparently Will Powers saw something we didn't even notice. Now the witness, your name and occupation, please.
Okay. I'm, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star.
And what is your relation to the defendant?
Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah. Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much. Oh, sorry, well, I'm just kind of nothing but a sort of guy.
On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct?
Yes.
What? I didn't know that! Why didn't you tell me, dude?
But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went.
All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Unguard's room.
Okay, sure.
Oh, no. Look, I know that my client is guilty now, but please don't make it look so bad, Will Powers, please.
After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room.
Okay.
Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. They guessed with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me.
Oh, that was very thoughtful, but you saw him talking to the bellboy, huh?
Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony.
And talking with the bellboy is no big deal. If one assumes that the person Mr. Unguard was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy.
What are you implying?
Oh, right. That's the killer. Right. Well, Mr. Wright, let's have a cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just going to have to charge in head first, right? Oh. Why can this never be easy? Why does it always have to be so complicated? All right. Well, let's go find out some info, shall we? The defendant's room. Why'd you go there?
Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother, sort of, and I wanted to say congrats.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Why'd you stop? Mr. Wright!
What is it?
You're gonna try to trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Huh?
I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer!
No one said you were, Mr. Powers.
No, please, don't trick me! Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy!
Every time? Witness, I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony.
Sorry. So, you went to the defendant's room, and then?
Hey, wait a minute! When and how did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? I mean, I am the bad guy right now, but that's beside the point. Don't think about it too hard. Hold it! Wait, he was oh yeah, he was in a samurai costume all night. Are you sure that was man on guard?
Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the nickel samurai mask then.
Okay, if that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. And what was the defendant doing, standing in front of his own room? Oh boy. This is gonna look really bad. I have to really look into this. At first? What do you mean by that?
Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray.
Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry.
I guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one. Maybe another point will come up. I mean, let's try this. Maybe. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you're watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
No. I did feel something weird. And that was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do.
So how long did you watch the two of them? Oh, not more than a minute or two, I think.
Right. You had to come back for your guests, whoever they were, those losers. So who are these guests you're talking about?
You guys, of course. You and Maya and Little Pearl.
Oh, shit.
I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I just appeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state, I ended up focusing on her. I see, you moron. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long. Did you just call me a moron? Yeah, I guess I deserve it.
Hold it!
Let me check this one again. This doesn't seem to bring a point of interest. You didn't think it was a normal bellboy, but you don't know why you thought that. How am I supposed to... Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated...
I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Yeah, that is exactly what he said. Could be about something strange about that tip-giving incident itself?
Oh, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
I guess not.
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. You mean about the bellboy, right? Trying to give the bellboy a tip.
What kind of tip was it, though? So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
Oh, well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pitcher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
How much it was?
Well, that's when something even more surprising happened.
What?
The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow at all.
It sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. I mean, I'm already aware of the face, so... Let's check out that tip. The defendant's a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree?
Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much. Uh-oh.
Would you please clarify for the court about how much you would say the defendant gave to the bellboy?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess. And why is that? Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
A roll of cash? Oh, jeez. Oh, that was for the... can't say it.
Oh, well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can only be called a tip, Your Honor.
The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. No! I have to keep this going. The defendant is a superstar. Exactly. That kind of tip is typical for fair for people like him. I mean, sure.
Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I even stand around here prosecuting?
He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work. Damn it!
So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
But, uh-oh.
Payment?
Yep. Here we go.
Isn't it obvious? for the murder of Mr. Juan Corda.
Then the bellboy the witness saw.
Yes, he was the assassin.
Ah, Edgeworth landed on thick, damn it.
Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the car Shelley the Killer left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley, the killer.
He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the Killer.
Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head. I think I just figured something out. Oh? Actually, I saw the bellboy again later on that night.
What? Oh my god, really? My god, how?
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw. Yes, sir. Right away.
Oh, Will! Willie, you're ruining me, dog! Come on!
This time I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corda's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin. Absorb it. I mean...
Thank you very much. That is all we need for now.
Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more.
I don't give a fuck. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer. Then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
Ha 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 ha! There's no laughing matter. He said to laugh! Oh, I'm laughing at myself, aren't I? Whoops. Okay. In that case, I shall take it seriously. I can't believe you had to go to the bathroom and walk into this again. What the hell, dude? What time was it?
Oh, well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that, and then I came back. And then I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 by that time?
Jeez.
You're not over details, are you, Mr. Powers? Sorry. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats.
Oh, good luck with that. He's gotta persevere. Are you sure it's the same bellboy?
Yeah.
And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all.
But, you see, well, he had those stitches in his face.
That's offensive.
So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt.
So which room did the bellboy come out of?
So he came out of Juan's room, okay. The victim's room, huh? So he was there right before and after the murder actually happened. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, alright.
Words cannot describe how screwed I am.
Let's continue with the testimony, shall we?
Man, I am really screwed here, thanks to Mr. Powers. But now you're saying he's out of place. Now I really have to be concerned. So what exactly was so out of place about him?
Right. Why the insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next?
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Huh, empty-handed?
That bellboy is one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart, he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange, too, wouldn't you? I agree that is a bit strange, Mr. Powers.
But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or... I mean, I guess it's not a problem. Alright, fuck it! Let's do some crazy shit. There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy!
Well, there really is.
There really isn't! Oh, come on, I was getting somewhere!
If you two are done being school children, bellboys are for room service. There is no reason for them to be empty-handed, ever.
Son of a bitch.
Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one.
Edgeworth, are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious?
I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please. Yes, sir.
Ow.
I thought it was kind of strange for a bellboy to come out of a guest room empty-handed.
So that's what you think, huh? So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed?
Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand. And there was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it.
Juice? What kind of juice was it?
I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice.
If we could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed, some sort of proof, then I think we could dodge the bullet on this one for now. Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record. So that's the one, huh? Alright then, may as well just go for it. That's a crime photo, right?
Objection!
Because I remember we got to see the glass in that photo. Mr. Powers!
Yes?
You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing that it must be true.
But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and...
So? So, a baseball has stitches. If I say all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches?
Well, there's also, what about him being empty-handed?
Well, I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. I'm gonna call some bullshit on myself.
This is the crime scene.
There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Gordon's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here, you see it's a tomato juice bottle. And we can clearly see that it's a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. See? The bellboy just brought this to Mr. Gordon's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
Oh, but that would mean that the bellboy had been seen and left the dead body in the room.
Nope. But can you prove that Mr. Gordon was already dead at that time?
Mr. Edgeworth!
Yes.
I blame you for leading me down this road!
I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us?
Is there?
The bellboy's empty-handed. Or should I say empty-handed? I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot.
Huh? What?
That bellboy, he was wearing gloves.
Gloves?
Yeah, pitch black, leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Black leather gloves. Why didn't you mention them earlier? Sorry, it slipped my mind.
Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, gotta focus. I can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves.
Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was wearing black leather ones.
So what? A football is made of leather. Are you saying that all footballs are suspicious because they are made of leather? Oh my god, I'm really grasping at straws.
But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant, and then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. The rest?
Oh, yes, please tell us more. Okay.
All right, he got cut off. Son of a bitch. What happened afterwards, if you wouldn't mind, Mr. Powers?
After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom, and then back to my seat.
Huh, that doesn't sound that bad.
So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room? Yeah, I kind of saw all that by accident.
Some accident? I'd say you saw too much! And all of it was suspicious to high heaven!
I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, it's a good thing we didn't get him to testify the first day. Thinking Varkarma didn't give a shit about that, because he really thought it was Mr. Agard. That greedy bitch. If it was Edgeworth investigating from the beginning, I would have been screwed right away. Is that what you saw while you were busy spying?
Excuse me? I may be a poor underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying. Well, I think the point is where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? From the door of the bathroom with my left eye, in a sort of sneaky spy-like.
I knew he was spying. Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know.
Hold it! Well, let's hear about this incident, I guess. I said, hold it!
Okay.
That's better. Ahem. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details.
Okay.
Let's probably ask him only one question at a time. I should probably ask about one of these. I'll ask about the purse at the very least. So who took something the bellboy handed off?
Actually, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. Only an arm?
And you're saying you didn't see the person's face?
Yeah. Well, it was Mr. Guard's room, correct? So it could have only been Mr. Guard himself, I'd say.
And then, what did the bellboy do after that?
Oh, so after getting the person inside the room, the thing.
The thing. Hold it! After that, going into the room, okay. Where did this bellboy go after he left Mr. Guard's room?
He opened the door to view the hall. Went in there, and who knows after that, right?
I do. Right. The kidnapping. Son of a bitch. Went back to her seat. Well, Mr. Powers' testimony just now was just as vague as his first. It's a little troublesome, isn't it? But I'm sure if you press him enough, everything will become clearer. Although, it just makes it harder on us, doesn't it? Talk about a lose-lose situation. Alright. I did have another question to ask him here, so let me try that. I said, hold it, you son of a bitch! Now, I need some more details. So we asked about the person. How about the thing? He gave something to this person?
Yeah.
And what was this something?
If I remember what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I? Well, this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers? I think it was something kind of small.
I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm.
Yes, it's just like that. Mr. Edgeworth, is all this really that important?
Of course, Your Honor. I think this is of the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client.
Mr. Powers, please, try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off. Well, let's see. I think it was, no. If you remember, please add it to your testimony. Yes, sir. If I saw it again, I could say for sure, but I think it was some sort of wooden statue.
A wooden statue, huh? That sounds a little familiar. A statue?
Yeah, it kind of looked like one, I guess. If I saw the actual thing again, I'd probably remember, you know?
Looks like for this trial to proceed, I'm going to have to come up with whatever this statue thing is and show it to him. You're going to have to trust your instinct on this one and take a chance, Phoenix.
Well, Mr. Powers, let's continue with your testimony. Where did the bellboy do after that?
Okay, it sounds like the right cue. The wooden statue. I mean, we did find this at Mr. house.
Objection!
So, here. Oh boy.
What was the point of that pregnant pause?
Where did the objection come from? Well, speak up!
It was me, Your Honor.
What the hell?
What is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this.
Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix. Deep breath. Mr. Powers, that something you saw, was it this item?
Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out.
I recall we found this at Man on Guard's mansion.
And the defendant's house!
Son of a bitch! No!
What does this mean?
It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley the killer assassinated Juan Corda in his room. And then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime.
Then the bear being found at Mr. Guard's mansion would mean...
Yes, it goes without saying, Your Honor. Master Man on Guard is the killer's client.
No! No!
Order! I said order!
God.
Mr. Wright, this is the most unfortunate turn of events for you.
Yeah. Sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have. I almost forgot that he knew about it too. We were there together.
I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial.
No, I can't let this happen. I have to do something. It has to be something we've overlooked. Your Honor! A minute, please!
Yes, Mr. Wright?
There are still a few points that we have not fully explored. What are you trying to pull?
Oh, well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright. What questionable point would you like to explore further?
Okay. I mean, why the bear, though, is what I have to wonder. I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. Well,
The bear, Mr. Wright?
this was found in Mr. Agard's mansion, yes. However, Mr. Agard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home.
Oh,
I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It's not possible that it was Mr. Agard who took this bear to his mansion. See? I know what I'm talking about.
why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright.
Why not?
There was no way time-wise for the defendant to have taken this bear home.
Ooh, I just have preferred it. Ah, you dick. You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Wait, huh? I remember it clear as day. Uh-oh. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Ungard's mansion. Oh, you bastard! We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. Shit, you did hear that. The killer and Ungard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding in the Ungard mansion as its butler.
What a bold move.
The bear figurine was brought back to Ungard mansion by the killer himself. That it was. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Ungard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Put me in hot water, Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now. This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? Alright, have to try. I have to find something else.
What will you do now, Mr. Wright? Do you plan to...
I plan to expose a clearly shaky place in Mr. Powers' testimony.
What? There's still another one?
Yeah, there's another. There is indeed, Your Honor, and it's quite a questionable point. What are you trying to pull? Oh, so maybe that wasn't the one I wanted to do. Maybe I should go with who received the bear. There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear, and that's the identity of the person who received the bear.
You gave something to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, Al, we can't be sure of...
Ah!
What the... Yes?
What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why. Yeah, sorry. Actually, I remembered. I remembered who took the bear.
Oh, God, what?
Really? I mean, I only saw his arm, but, the arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear it.
You've got to be kidding! Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers?
Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai.
Son of a bitch! Although...
Order! It looks like you've dug your own grave, yet again.
How many times is that today? I've lost count. So, the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And, as we all know, Matt Ungard is the Nickel Samurai. Oh, don't be literal about it. There's a workaround. Let me have it.
Thanks to the defense, we made that all the clearer.
Son of a bitch.
I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt Ungard. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will now hand down my verdict.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you cannot win against the truth, could you? again, you smarmy son of a bitch! I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth.
Any last objections, Mr. Wright?
Well, do I? What should I do? I mean, I have to keep going. I have to extend the trial somehow.
And that's my bird. Oh, come on!
There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is this one dirty trick. Your Honor, right now, we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, that very same figurine was found at an Guard mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. Yeah, not wrong.
The real client?
Yep. Yes.
Tisk, tisk. Is this all you have?
Well,
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is to kill his real client, and therefore the real murderer?
well, there's still enough to say that this could be it. I know it's wrong, but work with me here. Let's bring her back in.
Adrian Andrews?
Yes, we already know that she tried to frame man on guard for the crime by wearing his bare nickel samurai costume.
Oh! Then the nickel samurai's arm that I saw.
That could have very well been Miss Andrews. Could have.
But what about Mr. Guard?
If you would please recall yesterday's testimony, the defendant was taking a nap during the break period.
Oh, that's right. Then part of this figure Mr. Guard's mentioned?
It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. Doesn't sound like they're buying it.
Mr. Edgeworth, though, what is your opinion on this?
I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. What, you mean like the roll of cash that Mr. Agard received? I could have been for Miss Andrews, you never know. Besides which, there's no evidence to support it. Shit, he's not wrong. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. What is with this trial?
Come on, anyone can tell on Guard did it.
I can't believe the defense would go so far as to pin the guilt on someone else.
Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty, it's murder of all things.
This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on. I know, it sucks. Believe me, I hate this too.
Order! 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 All disrupting parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. Annoying mass motherfucking trolls.
Your Honor, for the betterment of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game.
This what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory.
Really?
Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered. Why would the criminal want this little wooden bear?
He's right. The killer did specially bring that bear to Guard right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it?
Absolutely. And I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews.
And who would that be?
It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself.
Yep, that would certainly do it. Thank you, Edgeworth.
I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, man, we were given a recess already. God damn. Oh my god, it's been almost 40 minutes. Holy shit. I didn't think it would go over that long, but yep, this trial's a crazy one.
Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt onto Adrian.
I swear this demon will pay.
Mr. Nick!
What, Pearls? Where's Mia?
I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away.
A really strong power? I wonder. Oh, that must be Gumshoe again. It's gotta be.
Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is...
It's from Gumshoe. I have to answer it.
How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal?
Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto.
Phew, that's good, pal.
What about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are?
We still don't have any leads, but
What? We don't have any more time!
if we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful.
Oh man, I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent. Huh? What? A tent? I could see a circus tent. Mia! Oh yeah, channeling. It looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So it was Maya that called you away. She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I can see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. Gumshoe! Is there a circus in town right now?
There's only one, pal. The Very Big Circus.
Maya's lower than a 300-foot radius of the main tent.
What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on that map about a 300-foot radius from the main tent. Hurry!
And? I can see a mailbox under the window just outside. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox.
Okay, what else?
What else, Mia? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. It felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so.
I heard her! An office building! Good stuff, pal! Okay, just hang in there, just a little longer, pal! Wish us luck!
Good luck!
I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal?
Alright. Mia! Maya's not hurt, right? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Gumshoe, please hurry! Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix? It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this! I just have to make this trial last a little longer. Alright, I guess we'll do that. But, well, because of the way this trial is going to be, I'm going to try to make these episodes a little longer-ish. But I'll end this one here. Because, well, the next part will be short, and then we'll start on the next part after that, I guess. Whatever. So come back next time, and, well, we're going to go back to the court and ask Adrian Andrews about any relation she may have to the killer. Which, as we know, is none. But, you know, we got to drag this out even more. For Maya's sake. Really, for Maya's sake. Believe me, that's all this is for. I don't want to see an innocent person go to jail. Probably.